Eddie, what did you think of Canelo telling DAZN yesterday? They asked him who's your favorite fighter, and he said Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, it's interesting. Gervonta Davis is an incredible fighter. What time's he coming to DAZN?
What do you think of his fight with Rolly Romero?
It's an easy win for Gervonta Davis. I don't know a lot about Rolly, but seems like a great character. But Gervonta Davis is a pound-for-pound great. You know, he's an exceptional fighter, and he's a dangerous motherfucker, and I love him.
Bosa said that he offered Devin Haney the same deal that they offered Lomachenko. I mean, is there any real proof to that? And that Lomachenko had agreed or would agree to a 2-fight deal in Australia?
I don't know. I mean, look, when the deal fell through for us because they no longer wanted to give DAZN the Australian TV rights. But the deal that I was offering Devin Haney was the rematch in America. But it was irrelevant because when the deal broke down, we couldn't do a deal. So Devin, who was incredibly loyal throughout, had no choice but to take that deal or not get the fight. But you have to admire Devin Haney because although it's probably not a great deal, he thinks he should have got more money. Now if he wins, he has to fight for the titles in Australia. If he wins, he has to defend them again in Australia.
At only 20%, is that correct?
Yeah, but if you believe in yourself as a long-term play, and this is why he deserves respect, because he thinks it's a bad deal, and it is a bad deal, but it's the only way he's going to achieve that greatness and become undisputed. So I take my hat off to Devin Haney. I believe on an even playing field he wins that fight. I hope he wins the fight. I've got a lot of respect for George Kambosos as well, but that was the deal. He was handcuffed.
Do you think they offered that in hopes that he would not take the deal?
No, I don't. I just think that was their interpretation of his value. I mean, Bob Arum's never spoke well about Devin Haney, but now he's got him on ESPN for 2 fights. And when Devin Haney wins those fights and becomes undisputed, I look forward to welcoming him back to Matchroom and DAZN.
Is it important that he wins those?
Gervonta Davis once he becomes a
Am I looking to sign Gervonta Davis?
Once he becomes
Are you wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt? I mean, that
he
is
is.
the question. I would love to sign Gervonta Davis. Obviously, we won't approach him, we won't have any conversations till he is a free agent, but we would be very aggressive in trying to bring him to the team.
How big of a pay-per-view is him and Haney, potentially?
Huge. How big a pay-per-view is him against Ryan Garcia? You know, I mean, there's huge fights out there for Gervonta Davis. If he can stay motivated and he can stay disciplined, you know, he's a very dangerous kid.
What did you make of Tom Brown coming out with those comments this week about the quality of the PBC offer toward Canelo?
It's all right. It's a bit embarrassing because if the offer was so good, why did he choose to come with us?